when you get stuck to the idea of being a perfectionist, that only delays your process. All right, so I wanted to talk to you guys about equipment. So the first thing that I actually bought towards my YouTube career that I knew was just going to be life-changing was my Sony a6000. This is actually an older model of a Sony, or there's so many Sony cameras out there, number one, but the Sony camera that I bought, you've seen it in some of my videos that I've already put out, because it actually is really good quality and it takes really good pictures as well. I ended up buying the Canon 80D DSLR, and granted, this camera is just so beautiful to me. I'm in love with, I still don't even know all of like the ins and outs of using this camera, but I think it's super dope. I really like the body of it. Like the body, and the battery, it lasts very well. Everything is like tip top. It's amazing. I purchased this camera off of Amazon. They have different Amazon kits for YouTubers, because vlogging is so in style, or it has been in style for a while now. They have specific kits framed for content creators, and that's one of the kits that I actually purchased myself. And they do offer different payment plans as well for these kits, so don't feel like, if you do decide to make a purchase, don't feel like you have to pay it all up front or like go out of your budget. Just know like there's always an option for you. Now, the lens that I also use is the kit lens. Granted, I do know that there are other options for lenses.
Hi boo, here's a quick message from the creator, aka me.
Details or my outfit pieces, whatever. All right, so I got this hat, you guys. I think y'all seen the video when I threw this hat. I really like it. I got these earrings from the hair store, because the hair store got the fine stuff. I got these earrings right here from Target. They feel good on my ears. Like, y'all know when they have, I guess it has like the sterling silver. Nah, these are true sterling silver. Like when they don't have sterling silver, I think that's when they hurt your ears. I've been had this nose ring for like 3 years now. These rings are from Amazon. I really like this because I am a thespian at heart. I was acting. I used to act like from 5th grade to senior year in high school. So there's that. And then, yeah, these rings, they're fire. It's like some cards and all that shit. This bracelet right here, it actually says khadmuh on it. You can't see. Yeah, you can. My little sister made it for me. This is a Michael Kors watch that I got from a vintage store, like a vintage shop, secondhand shop, whatever. I got this necklace from the crystal shop. It is it's like a malachite crystal. And then this K, I also got this from Amazon. And then this top, this is the top that I got from Shein, I think Shein. And then I'm wearing these pants that I actually got from this store, Windsor, and I got these years ago, child. I literally got these years ago to like wear for like my 18th birthday or something. Sorry, like my car's so lost. And then I'm just wearing these little slides right here. For my lighting, I use the newer ring light. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. And I really like the newer ring light. It has broken because there's like a little part that you can attach your camera to on the ring light. I was using this DSLR camera on that ring light, and it was weighing it down so much that part of it ended up breaking. Granted, I still use the ring light, broken or not, child. I'ma still figure out a way to use it because I spent my money on it. And I think that kit was about $80, and it comes with like a white like some white rings that'll kind of like set the tint for it, and then it also comes with orange rings. But I do want to say that light is very it's very LED. It's not so much warm. It doesn't have any warm settings. So if I were you guys, of course, with all this equipment, I would look into the equipment that you do feel like is going to be most beneficial. Now, I think I could have if I were going to go back and purchase another ring light, I would have probably did more research. In terms of microphones, I was using the Rode mic for my microphone for my DSLR. I decided to get a new microphone, so I use the Rode mic, and it's really good. I personally like it a lot. It's not like one of the most expensive ones either. I will leave this all linked down below for the specific products that I use. But I do like the Rode mic. I haven't been using it in my recent videos just because like with moving and everything, like some of my equipment was in boxes and whoop-de-woo, but I am going to get back into using that. But I still have, that just goes to show that I genuinely do like the Canon 80D because it picks up on my audio very well. So I don't mind that at all. And I feel like you guys don't mind it either, because if you did, you would have probably mentioned it to me. Before I ended up purchasing Final Cut Pro, because Final Cut Pro, you do just purchase it one time and you'll have it forever. Before I purchased Final Cut Pro, I was using it on a free trial for about 9 months. And I know you're like, how did you get it for 9 months? Girl, I use my little hacks, and I just use different emails to continue to get that free trial because it was so clutch. But the thing is, I just knew that I was really for sure satisfied with the software, and I didn't want to be one of those people who bought a software just because it looked so fancy schmancy and I knew everybody used it and then never purchased it. So Final Cut Pro was genuinely a good investment for me, and I remember thinking about it so hard, like, should I buy it? Will it help me be consistent? Blah 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 blah. And granted, the answer is still no. It didn't help me be consistent, but it helped me to use the equipment or the software that I actually desire to use. But here's the part of the video that you guys need to hear, okay? So what I'm telling you is, you don't need any of these things. You don't need a DSLR, you don't need a Sony, you don't need a Final Cut Pro, all you need is your iPhone. That is all you need. Literally, when I tell you, everything that you want to put out is in the hands of your fingertips, and you can do everything with it. Don't underestimate your smartphone, okay? If you genuinely care about content creating, you will use your phone and you will figure it out, all right? There's so many apps that I have discovered that show me how to do a thumbnail, post cool little videos on my stories on Instagram, do little filters. There's literally software on these apps that are, by the way, free or cost 99 cents at max to do everything you want from your phone. So don't feel like you have to go out and buy any of these things, because I'm telling you right now, still to this day, I still feel very inconsistent, and I own all of these fancy schmancy devices and equipment that everyone so desires to have. When you get stuck to the idea of being a perfectionist, that only delays your process. I feel like I delayed myself so much because I was like, I don't want to start YouTube until I get, I remember one point I said, I don't want to start YouTube until I get braces. I don't want to do YouTube until I have a camera. I don't want to do YouTube until I have this, have the perfect apartment to live in. And I realized that in the midst of all this chaos, the reason I'm actually putting out videos more consistently now is because I'm just telling myself this is actually what I want to do. So when you decide that this is something you're done making excuses for and that you're satisfied with, you're going to say, you know what, scratch all this extra stuff, I'm just gonna put it out. All right, and I understand YouTube seems very competitive nowadays, but because I'm sure most of you guys who watch this are watching it off of your iPhone, just know with good lighting and a good camera that your iPhone provides, you will have the best videos to put out there, okay? So don't feel like you have to be in competition with anyone, or you might know somebody who's this you can use or who's that you can use. Don't get caught up in all the technicalities, because as long as you have a message and a good platform and a good niche, that is going to draw more people in towards what you want to put out. So people are going to watch it because they like you, and of course it's going to help later throughout your YouTube career when you have, you know, all these fancy schmancy things. But it's like, if you're gonna buy this like freaking $1,000 camera, $2,000 camera, and you have like 10 subscribers, it's like, why are you doing all these like extra stuff when you just need to build your following, build your audience to make it as organic as possible, to get people to like you, get people to hear your message and hear you full through, and then start to decide, okay, I want to put this out there for the people. I want to make it better quality for them, because I feel like when you're buying all this extra stuff, you're making yourself feel good. You know, you're kind of pouring into yourself like, yeah, you got this because you got the nice stuff, you got this, you got that. Listen, you need to just go to the root, the message, the reason you want to create in general. Okay, so guys, those are my tips for today. Don't get caught up in logistics. This is the equipment that I use and the software that I use, but just know that I'm sure anything you put out is going to be as amazing as you put into it, and the energy and the delivery and the intent behind it. All right, so I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe right down below if you want to see more content from me. All right, you guys have a good day. Bye.